Ladies, listen carefully. A man can pretend a lot of things. He can pretend he's busy. He can pretend he doesn't care. He can pretend he's cool, detached, and not that into you. But let me tell you something straight from the locker room of male psychology. A man who is obsessed with you might hide his feelings for a moment, but he cannot hide his behavior. His actions will always betray him. See, men don't express obsession with poetry. We express it with patterns, with behavior, with reactions, habits, little slip-ups, and quiet moments where the truth leaks out. Man trying to hide obsession is like someone trying to hide a forest fire behind a curtain. Sooner or later, the smoke shows, the heat shows, something gives. And ladies, you need to know the signs, because when a man is obsessed with you, it changes everything. It changes how he looks at you, how he reacts when you pull back, how he behaves when you stop giving him attention. You deserve clarity. You deserve power. You deserve to see the truth, not in what he says, but in what he shows. So today, let's talk about the real signs a man is obsessed with you, but trying to hide it. His eyes follow you even when he pretends they don't. A man can control his words. He can control his face, but he cannot fully control his eyes. When a man is casually interested, he gives quick glances. The kind of look you give a nice car driving by. But when a man is obsessed, his eyes behave differently. They study, they track, they search for you in the room without even thinking. You might walk into a room and suddenly feel someone watching you, before you. Even look, that's him. The moment you appear, his attention snaps in your direction. Then he quickly looks away, grabs his phone, or pretends to be busy. He thinks he's smooth, but trust me, women notice. A man who's obsessed watches the little things. The way you laugh, the way you move your hands when you talk, the way you tuck your hair behind your ear. He learns you quietly. He notices things you don't even realize you're showing. And the moment another man walks up to you, that calm mask cracks instantly. His posture changes. His attention sharpens. His eyes lock in because obsession pays attention. He finds ways to stay close without making it obvious. When a man is obsessed but trying to hide it, he becomes a master of accidental closeness. He'll show up where you are, not in obvious ways, but in subtle ones. He replies to your story at the perfect moment. He sends a random message just when the conversation feels like it's fading. He somehow always appears in spaces where you might be, and he'll say things like, "Oh, I was just in the neighborhood." But what he won't tell you is that he debated for hours about whether to show up. This is strategy. He wants access to you without looking like he's chasing you. He wants to stay connected while protecting his ego. So he lives in that middle space, close enough to feel you, far enough to deny it. He gets jealous over things he has no right to be jealous about. This is one of the biggest giveaways. A man who claims he's not really into you, but gets jealous when other men show attention. That's not casual interest. That's hidden obsession. He'll say things like, "Do your thing, talk to whoever you want." But the moment another guy compliments you, something changes. His mood shifts. He might get quiet, irritated, sarcastic. Maybe he'll say, "You and him seem pretty close." Or he won't say anything at all, but you'll feel the tension. Jealousy is instinctive. You can fake indifference, but jealousy reveals where someone's heart really is. He remembers details he shouldn't remember. A man who doesn't care forgets easily. Your favorite food, something you mentioned weeks ago, little stories you told in passing. But a man who's obsessed, he remembers everything. He remembers the restaurant you said you liked, the way your voice sounded when you were sad, the joke that made you laugh uncontrollably. He remembers tiny details, even ones you forgot you shared. Why? Because his mind naturally holds on to anything connected to you, even when he's pretending he isn't paying attention. He tries to control the pace, but always fails. A man hiding obsession often tries to slow things down. He'll tell himself, "I'm going to play it cool. I'm not texting first. I'm not getting attached." But the moment your name pops up on his phone, all those rules disappear. He tries to move slowly, but his emotions are already sprinting. One minute he's pulling back. The next minute he's texting you more, checking on you, asking questions, because deep down, he's scared of losing you. When you stop chasing, he suddenly shows up. This might be the biggest sign of all. When you're always texting first, checking in and carrying the connection, he can hide behind your effort. But the moment you stop, everything changes. Suddenly, he's the one reaching out, checking on you, trying to restart conversations. Why? Because your silence forces him to feel something he was avoiding, the fear of losing you. And that fear pulls the truth out of him. At the end of the day, you don't need a man to confess he's obsessed, because his behavior will reveal it long before his words ever do. A man can fake confidence. He can fake distance. He can fake indifference, but he cannot fake how deeply he feels you. So stop doubting your intuition. Watch the patterns. Because the truth about a man's heart isn't in what he says, it's in what he consistently does.